Hello, my name is Richard Abraham and I'm the CEO of SalesDrive. And I think I know why you're here, for the same reason that I started this company. And that is I was having a really hard time trying to figure out how to hire salespeople that would sustain performance over time. It's very difficult. And the trouble is that so many people come into your world trying to land a sales position that really belong in another line of work. But how do you know? Because some of them look great in the interviews. Those are the heartbreakers. They'll come in, they've got the enthusiasm, they've got some charisma, and yet when they finally hit the street on the other side after you hire them, they don't perform. And what we found out is that the reason is they probably didn't have the core aptitude in the first place that our research has found you need just for starters, before training and before deployment. Those characteristics include things like need for achievement, competitiveness, and optimism. Need for achievement means that you push and push and push because that's who you are and that's what you do. The great athletes, Michael Jordan and so forth, that just continue to train, they'll stick around the gym longer than the other people. That's a trait we're looking for. A second thing is competitiveness. And it's interesting, not only do great salespeople compete with one another, they compete with the buyer in a friendly sense. It's a game of chess to them. It's a process that they love. The tension of the buying and the selling is something that really turns them on. The third thing is optimism. Very important, because sales, unfortunately, is an environment of rejection. And only a certain type of person can let that rejection sort of roll off their backs and not personalize it. You need all three things. And so what we've developed is something we call the drive test. And this test focuses on those characteristics, among many others, but we've really doubled up on those core themes. So what you wind up with is a candidate will come in, they'll take this test online for about a half an hour. You can't fake it. The diagnostics are very good now, the way they've done it with the technology. And then you as the hiring manager are going to get a score. 1 low, 5 high on these three characteristics, and then a fourth cumulative characteristic called drive. And what we advise our clients is the ones or the twos should never get in the door. The threes, let's talk about it a little bit. And of course, the fours and the fives, which are pretty rare, those are the ones that you start spending some time and money on, both in recruiting and ultimately onboarding and training. So we'd invite you to give this a try. It is different. It's actually a bit more rigorous than most of the tests that people are going to run into. So less people are going to pass it. You're going to have some patience. But the stakes are so high, it can cost you as much as $100,000 or even way more if you hire a salesperson and it doesn't work out. But on the other hand, when you do get a good salesperson, it can take your business to ever higher levels. Thank you. Enjoy our website.